Hi Dave again. Still on the afterlife because to me it's an amazing subject. We probably won't cover all of it, but we'll do our best to explain what we understand, our experiences,
Yes,
and obviously
yes,
you've had a
yes.
near-death experience
Yeah.
as well. Animal Kingdom. People love their animals. Um, Obviously our pets. First of all, our pets, our doggies, our cats, our rabbits. Where do they go once they enter into the spirit world?
Well, once again, there is a place. Sorry, once again, there is a place for animals as there are human beings. Um, I'm depicting the words of the Nazarene, who the Christians call the Christ, when he used the words that in my Father's house there are many mansions, and I believe he truly believed that he said that for all living things. I don't believe he just said that for mankind, and that's it. Therefore, I believe that there is a place in the Father's kingdom for animals. In other words, there is a spirit realm, a realm or the animal realm, where animals go. First of all, pets, as an example, they because they are highly developed purely because of love between them and their owner, that they had these pets, that loved these pets, and the pet therefore also was attracted and loved the owner because it was a spiritual thing. I believe that these pets, they have just much love as another human being would have, and wait in such a way as another human being would for their loved one to come across into the spirit world. I do believe that dogs that were domesticated animals and cats will have a part of the spirit world where they will be, and they will be looked after. They would be looked after by people that love and would have loved to have had pets when they were on the earth. People like me, I can't have a dog because I live in a flat, but I've always loved dogs, and I'm envious of people walking across the parks with dogs, and I always wish it was me that had one to walk across there. Well, when I go into the spirit world, the first place I want to go is to the animal realm, and I want to look after dogs. I want to look after animals because I know there is an animal realm that exists there. Now, as for cows, for instance, non-domesticated animals for a second, cows, all these animals,
Tigers, yeah.
sheep, all these things, they go to a group soul, and to the group soul, a group animal soul, and they will once again be incarnated onto the earth. You will find that in most ways, the moment, for instance, an insect dies, it's immediately born in a second. It's there again in a split second.
Because it has no soul, it's a group soul.
That's right.
Yeah.
So so therefore, as a group soul, it is born within a second. It's there again, not knowing what happened to it in the first place. Not knowing what happened to it in the first place. Dogs, we're using dogs as an example here because cats as well. They will wait for their owners. So in other words, there is a part of the spirit world, because you've got to remember something. It's not like that there are doors and borders, and this territory belongs to the animals and this territory belongs to the human beings. It doesn't work like that. There are place conditions, which is the word I rather use, conditions or planes where these animals will be, and in most cases you will find that most dogs or cats will have people on the other side looking after them till their owners come across.
And then will you find that when the people when the people pass over, then those animals will be with them. So within what we perceive to be the astral plane, that you probably will have animals and owners together because of the love they had for each other.
Oh, of course, because why not? Because first of all, the animal is much a spiritual being as you are. It has physically, it has a heart, it has lungs, it has more or less the same organs of the body that you have, and therefore it has the same spiritual body. It's connected to its physical body the same way you're connected to your physical body. So therefore it has a spiritual body. That dog will be running across those beautiful fields and countryside in the spirit planes, much more beautiful by the way than we have down here and in full enjoyment, and there would be people like me that couldn't have a dog on the earth plane running and enjoying myself with that dog. And when that person's owner comes across, I will take that dog to that owner and I'll say, here's your little dog, here's Rocky. Rocky's been waiting for you. And now I'll be going after another pet to look after. But nevertheless, I guarantee that there's no dogs or cats in the spirit world that are there on their own. Now, I don't know whether we've got time to go over to the next point when we talk about the lions and the tigers.
Yeah, I think we can on this recording, yeah.
Now we're going to the most magnificent animals that I believe that most of them on the earth plane, because I truly, like you, have a love of the big cats, and I really do have a love for them. And I believe they're wild, obviously, on the earth plane because they can't walk into Sainsbury's and order food from the counter like you can. They are red in tooth and claw, and they don't go around chasing men. It's men that goes around chasing them. Those animals, when they go across the spirit world, they go into the spirit plane, which is for animals, and in that part of the plane you will find that the lion, the tiger there, you would be able to go across, study that animal, play with that animal, put your arm around that animal, cuddle that animal, and eventually that animal will be reborn again. I mean, the moment a lioness has lion cubs, she's likely to have born a lion, a male lion or a lioness that had died, is now reborn as a lion cub. But there will be lions and tigers on that side that are there for the enjoyment of people that always wanted contact with those animals, could never had contact with them, and would want to come close to them, which they couldn't do when they were in the wild. Therefore, they are God's creation. God loved them as much as he loved us. I mean, what makes human beings believe that they're more loved than animals?
Exactly.
What gives us that right to think that?
We may be superior in the respect of how we formulate our thoughts, educational wise or scientific wise,
we
but
say
as the
superior.
vibration of love.
We say superior, but there are many things the animals can do that we can't do.
Yeah,
but let us go to the oceans. Let us not forget the great mighty whales and dolphins. The dolphin that is probably centuries ahead of us, and probably spiritually centuries ahead of us.
Definitely.
And a dolphin, which is a great healing energy force that can be to people that swim with dolphins. And yet man chases and hunts those beautiful creatures. But there are oceans in the spirit world, even more beautiful and not polluted like our oceans, where these whales and these dolphins survive. They continue on. They also continue into the spirit world. They also have spiritual bodies. And their spiritual bodies are also connected by an etheric cord. Also. So everything, there's nothing. Life is deathless. There is nothing that does not exist. People that hate spiders as an example, but spiders are here for a reason, because they have to be here for a reason for God to have created them. God didn't just say on the outside that he's going to create a spider because he had nothing else to do. He's created a spider. You might not have no love for that spider, but I guarantee that God's got love for that spider. You might easily tread on a spider and think twice about it.
I think that's the question where we meet on the journey what we perceive to be very spiritual people, and yet I see these people that say they're spiritual would not give a spider a worm at time of day. And I have to say, I will not tread on a spider. In my house, if the spiders wish to come in, then they come in. I ask them not to come in my bedroom at night, on which they do listen to me. If
That's
there's too
right.
many of them, I gently pick them up and put them outside.
That's
and
right.
we have to respect, as you say, everything that is here because it's part of God. David, thank you again. We will do some more recordings. I'm sure everybody is enjoying this. Thank you, Dave. Love you very much.
Yes, I look forward to next time. Thank you, Tracy, and God bless you all.